People who struggle with mental health tend to feel like they're alone. What they're going through is unique. Counseling is a way to cope and find answers. But in a world where answers seem to be just a click away, people now have access to one more resource.
I'm learning how to just know when I'm feeling a certain way or when I'm feeling like I'm getting anxious, and learning how to cope with it and also process it.
College junior Gabby McIntosh cares about campus life. She says hi to just about everyone she meets. And looking ahead, she's got big plans.
I'm kind of in my third year, and I plan to apply for grad school at the end of my senior year.
But before she gets there, Gabby must take hold of her ongoing anxiety. Even being at the school's library with people around her is its own battle.
For me personally, it stems mostly from social anxiety. So in some cases, like if I'm at an event at school or just in general, I feel alone in a room. I sometimes don't feel loved. I don't feel like I can function as a regular human being. I can't make regular conversations.
When sophomore Gracie Dupay is not invested in translating the Greek language,
the enemies of the cross of Christ,
she usually spends time with her friends. But telling her friends about depression wasn't easy.
Having people there is it's great, but I actually hadn't told any of my friends about it. Particularly one of my friends I didn't tell until literally after the summer, after I had taken counseling, because I was scared that she was going to say something about it.
Gracie first realized changes in her mood 2 years ago during her senior year of high school.
It came to a point where I've had thoughts before about harming myself, but it came to a point where those thoughts were pretty constant, and I also had thoughts about suicide.
We find that the skills taught are actually really useful for people of all ages.
Kylie Bennett is the managing director of eHub Health. For the past 15 years, she's developed and evaluated online mental health programs such as the online counseling site Mood Gym.
But what Mood Gym does is it's like a self-training tool to help prevent depression and anxiety symptoms from manifesting or getting worse. So it's not a replacement for seeking other help, but what it does do is help you to just get a handle on some of the language around your thoughts and feelings and how you might manage those.
Dr. Jamie Broderick is a licensed psychologist and a professor at Palm Beach Atlantic University who teaches psychology to undergraduate students.
I definitely think it would be best for the person to use those tools in between therapy, because usually therapy is once a week or twice a week just for an hour or two. But I do think it would be best paired with the oversight of a licensed professional.
While sites like these sound like a good idea, Gabby sees this new form of counseling as something to use with caution.
My only concern is that just privacy is something that I'm always considerate of when you're on the internet, because obviously there's different ways of people to get information, and it's such an open space.
On the other hand, Gracie recognizes the potential advantages to online counseling.
It could definitely be a good thing depending on where you are. It would probably be best to start out with something like that, just because they're not in the right mindset to even go and see a person.
I'm Morgan Therian, reporting for The Beacon.